suspects to
Tonight,
surrender.
just after 9:30, officers were executing a search warrant in the 2300 block of Blue Ridge Boulevard. As they knocked and announced and began to breach the door, they took gunfire. 3 of our officers were struck. They did return fire. They self-transported to a local hospital, and all 3 are thankfully in non-life-threatening condition.
Can you tell us about why they were there?
Right now that's an open investigation. I'm not really sure exactly what the particulars were for the probable cause for the search warrant. I just know that they were there to execute a search warrant. The scene right now is an active Operation 100. Kansas City is still on scene, but Independence Police Department is taking that Operation 100 over for us.
What can you tell us about these 3 officers?
3 officers. They are tactical response team officers. They are highly trained, good men, and we just are so thankful tonight that each one of them, I was able to physically talk to them, and they talked back. So right now I feel like that's the best situation that we could be in right now under the circumstances.
Was it a house? Was it an apartment?
It was a home. Yeah, and once they started to breach the door, that's when they took gunfire.
Is there anyone in custody?
No one in custody yet. It's like I said, it's an active Operation 100. We are still on scene. That's still active, and that's still playing out. We hope that the end of that is going to be peaceful, and that it results in us taking someone into custody.
How many gunmen do you know?
We don't know that. Our tactical response team has an idea of how many they think may be inside the home, but we're really not sure until we call people out and we know exactly how many there are.
Can I ask what those officers said to you when you were in their rooms?
That they were okay. They said that they were okay. They were able to talk to me. They were able to, they were all conscious, and that's just the best scenario I could have right now.
And I saw members from multiple different police departments for the 3 officers shot from KCPD.
Yes, they are 3 KCPD officers. Sometimes when our tactical response team, in situations like this, we have a lot of area law enforcement agencies. We all come together. We have that inseparable bond that law enforcement has, and we all come in to help each other in times like this.
Did the officers return gunfire?
Yes, the officers did return gunfire. I don't know how many shots. I don't know if anyone is struck right now. Like I said, it's still an active Operation 100. We'll find that out as it progresses.
Do we know what type of gun was fired from the gunman?
That I don't know, and we may not know that until the scene has been secured, everybody's in custody, and we can get our crime scene techs to come in and see exactly what we'll find there.
Do you believe your officers were targeted?
I don't know. I just know that they were executing a search warrant, and when they knocked and announced. When they went to breach the door, that's when they took gunfire. So obviously, whoever was shooting at them, I would assume that they knew that they were police because they knocked and announced. And when I say knock and announce, I mean knock on the door, police. That's when you announce that you are the police.
We see crime scene investigators now pulling up. What is happening inside?
So right here we have 2 of our vehicles that self-transported, like our officers. When I say self-transport, that means we drove ourselves to the hospital. We have some of those vehicles here. I will tell you, since we did return gunfire, this investigation will be taken over by the Missouri State Highway Patrol.
So you said those officers drove themselves to the hospital?
Oh, there were officers from the scene that drove them here.
It's been a hard past couple weeks for KCPD. How's the department feeling?
It's been more than an awful week, but what I'm seeing here tonight, our officers are okay considering the circumstances. Like, some of their injuries may last far beyond today, but they're here with us. They looked at me in the face. We had conversations. I thank them for being here, and I thank them for the fact that I can have a conversation with them. So that right there is giving us all, a sigh of relief, especially what has occurred over the past couple weeks.
And all of these cars are all shows of support.
All of these cars are shows of support, or they may have been directly involved, and if they are, then those people are taken off to the side and they will be taken downtown for statements. But yeah, it's mostly a show of support. Whenever, and you guys may have seen this before, whenever we have an officer that's injured or hurt seriously in the line of duty, you have this response. You have KCPD, you have other area law enforcement agencies coming out and checking on each other.